News Chopper 4. I'm Eliana Moreno alongside my pilot James Pollard, and we are
This is going to be a quickie.
Here in the San Fernando Valley, in the Van Nuys area, not far from the 405 and the 101 freeways.
This feels like a quickie. We got our hazards on. We got our hazards on looking for an ejectocito spot on some side streets.
We are now in Van Nuys jurisdiction, and we're northbound now on.
And would you listen to that? It's the sweet, sweet sounds. This is not my internet. This is LA. This is NBC's ridiculous. This is not.
And you can see his hazards are on, which makes it a little bit.
It has been a minute since we've heard the sweet, sweet sounds of Eliana Moreno in News Chopper 4, my friends.
Seems like the vehicle has been kind of zigzagging all over.
Welcome back. Welcome in.
Control of the vehicle. Now, at this point, unknown how many people may be in the vehicle.
Subs going out in the chat. Kai. Oh, God. How many subs did you just give out, Kai? Kai and Val. Dude. 14 tier 1 subs. 50 from Kai. Jesus. Sub dubs perpetually in the chat for Kai. 50 tier 1 subs out so you guys can get some ad-free viewing of this police chase involving a black Dodge Charger on Van Nuys. That's ridiculous, Kai. That's too. Your generosity is. Everyone's so reliant on you now.
Unknown number of occupants. It's actually also unknown if the drivers even.
Night sun overhead. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Whoa, we still can. This feels Ejectocito right here coming. Ejectocito's got to be coming. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go chase it. For the next 10 seconds before this door opens. It's coming. Here it is. Ejectocito. There it is. We are out of the vehicle. And we're going for a little midnight jog. Look at those strides. Look at those strides. What is he wearing? Crocs? Out for a little jog. Something tells me his stamina is not going to last very long. Potential carjacking right there. Where are we running to? What's the purpose of running? Did you think this is how you're going to get away? Got a night sun blasting you from above. Oh, here come the units. This is going to be over. He's so tired. He's out of gas already. He made it 2 blocks. Now he's under a pursuit tree. I think he's running. He's trying to run. Are they going to unleash the Doge? Is there a Doge? Could there be a Doge coming? Please keep running. Please keep running. Okay, we're out of the pursuit trees.
He's putting his hands up from time to time, but he's still continuing to try to walk away.
Oh, if they send, he's walking towards the cops. He's walking towards the cops.
Move in for the arrest, and he's going to be down on the ground here momentarily as they handcuff him. A team of what looks to be about 10 officers here from the LAPD taking this guy.
Must be a Friday night in Los Angeles. I thought they were going to unleash a fur missile. That felt the shadow appearing like the Velociraptor in the Jurassic Park kitchen.
Additional officers arriving now.
Chapter 4 is in the chat. We are code 4. Listen to that synchronicity. Synchronization, Eliana and I.
As a pursuit here in the LAPD's Foothill Division, possibly even Mission, because I was hearing it simulcasting on both. And again,
2 nights in a row, but hey, have you guys noticed how the stream is much smoother? These past 2 streams, I think we've solved our tech issues. That's a big step for us after a couple of brutal chases there. See, I knew you guys were going to miss the lag. Yeah, the past couple have been really short. This was a shorty too. I have such a sense for ejectocitos because they have the hazards on. They're hitting the brakes on the side streets, and then when they make a turn, they hit the gas really hard. And if they don't see any units behind them, they think, "I got away! I got away!" And then they ejectocito. They don't even put the car in park. They just ejectocito. They start running, And then they realize as they're running, there's a night sun blasting on top of them. And then you just start aimlessly running around. No, I have not sued OBS yet, but I was getting pretty damn close. I had to change so many settings for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Because they are as bad as iPhones are. You know how they make you download the new iOS software and then, is this the one that's going to break my phone and make all the apps super laggy? And then it happens and you can't go back? That's what OBS does. Everyone send a quick thank you out to Kai as he dropped. He single-handedly, him and the other user at the beginning of this stream. What was your... I want to make sure I get the other person as well here. Vo something. They dropped so many subs in the chat for you guys. It got us to an level 11 hype train. Shout out to both of you. Well, it's a Friday night. I am in for the evening. I was hoping this was the chase. It's Friday paydays, especially the payday Fridays in Los Angeles. Almost guaranteed to have a chase every single time. Now, I can't guarantee the severity or duration of said chases, but there usually is one. And since I played my poker till 6 a.m. last night, I was not going out tonight. Just sitting around for a chase. We got one with a somewhat funny ending. But there will not be a full Friday night of entertainment unless CBC, chases breed chases. Now that we got the choppers in the air, maybe Eliana's cruising around looking for one right now. But she's all the way in the San Fernando Valley? Yeah, sorry, San Fernando Valley. Valorant. Thank you, Kaz. Valorant is giving subs for September. Any gifts over 5 get additional subs. I don't know what that means, but shout out to Valorant for dropping so many. I am back on the tables, yes. I've had a couple of net winning sessions on the smaller side, but I have made some fucking incredible plays to get back from the depths of hell. I was stuck a couple bullets both times, too. One guy's CPR says, I can feel it in my bones. There's a big chase coming. This is why I try not to go out on Friday nights, because I know there's going to be a chase. It's just feeling my bones. It's raining out. For context, those of you that play poker, I was facing a very large raise. I prefer not to say dollar amounts, but the board was king. I had king 10, and the board was king 9, 9, queen. King 9, 9, 9. There was a kind of a straight on the board, and then a brick. But there was a flush out there too. There was 3 cards to a straight. There was also trip 9s or whatever available. And I essentially had a bluff catcher. And a bigger king, a kicker, beats me too. And I made a call on the river for a 3-barrel unload. And I got there for the call, and he was bluffing. He had missed diamonds. Who's put more? What on earth? Kai, save some of your money, please. 20 Valorant, 4 tier 1 subs. Kai, 20 more. Kai's up to 576. He has 576 total subs. That has him in second ahead of Chief of Staff, and he's just 170-ish behind DJ Ryerson. He's going to probably get there at some point. Valorant is a video game. It's a promotion? What on earth does that mean? There's a bot in here? Valorant is a bot? Oh, well, sweet. I'm sure glad whatever Valorant is, I'm glad it exists. Showing my age. The only video game I play is Grand Theft Auto. Occasionally. I'm too old for video games. That's not true. I just prefer to do something else with my time. I do play Smash Bros. Yeah. Facts. That's a lie. The reason why I don't have a Nintendo Switch is because I will play Smash Bros. Too much. I still haven't beaten GTA 5 yet. I'm like halfway through it. Yeah, tennis. I played for like 2 hours today. Huge session. I was hungover as shit, but this is why I encourage all of you to touch grass in a non-derogatory way. I was hungover, drank too much last night, that terrible feeling of no sleep, you feel unhealthy. I went out there and sweat unlike anything I've done this year for about an hour and a half, played an intense session of tennis. It just makes you feel so much better. Complete detox. Now I'm going to get a good night's sleep. Yeah, it was another short one if you're just joining us. What's up, Jay Affiliated? Any other, before you guys go, I did today in my hungover state. I didn't have to do my radio show, so I watched that DiCaprio movie, One Battle After Another. I have given out 15. I might have to sign up do a lettered box or whatever that shit is called. But I know for a fact I've given out 15 9.9 out of 10s for movies that I've seen in my life. And I am a professional movie watcher. There's only one 10 out of 10, but 15 9.9s. And this is a 9.9. DiCaprio, One Battle After Another, is sensational. It is very political. It's going to, once people start seeing this, it's going to be one of those moments in culture that inspire people to do things, positive or negative, depending on your point of view. But it's something that measures the moment, meets the moment, considering where we're at in 2025. It is a jaw-dropping motion picture. Phenomenal. It is the storytelling, the shots, the acting. Sean Penn, DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, just fucking kill it. The little girl, whatever her name is. Unbelievable. And I'm not even someone who comes in here and usually speaks on politics very often. And there is a lot of politics, if not direct. The creation of this movie, you'll see exactly what I mean. But it was so well done. Oh, you walk away from that and you need to go for a walk after seeing it. And if you're not going to go to the theater, even though it's available on IMAX, I did watch it. It's available on FlixHQ. And the quality on FlixHQ is practically HD. All you got to do is stream it to your television. It looks like you're in the theater. BT Russell says, I just got out of it. Unreal movie. Facts. Yeah, again, there's going to be people who get very upset with this movie because of how they paint certain people. But I can't get there in thinking that it's just biased garbage. It's just too there's so much substance to the message, and if you open up your mind and just understand the way some people think, I think this does a great job of illustrating those points of view. Kai, I'm gonna have to end this stream if you keep giving out these 20 subs at a time. All y'all who come in here and complain about ads, no more complaining. Because Kai, if you're still here, he's just hooked you up for like the next month. No more complaining about ads. The only person who gets to complain about ads is Kai. Any action on the college football games? I just lost TCU, which didn't make me happy. I did have Oregon State in the first half, so I split those. I chopped a bunch of baseball today. I think I'm pretty much even on the day. I had a shit ton of smaller bets out there. Tomorrow I'm on, let's see, I'm on Arkansas +6, big. I'm on App State +17.5. I'm on the under Georgia Tech and Wake Forest because of some weather. And what else do I have? One more. What's the one 10 out of 10? Private Ryan. Flojo TV just gave out subs, and there's Valorant matching them. What? I'm not even streaming a chase right now. But thank you. Everyone sub-dubs in the chat for Flojo TV. You guys are awfully generous. That's why I stay at home on Friday night. So I can keep doing chases. Should be out at the bar right now. 10 o'clock. No, I'm just kidding. I'd rather be here watching chase. I always get mad when I'm not around for a live chase. K-Love35 is another name. Valorant's going to match him. Good to see you, K-Love35. Appreciate you. That's nice, Flojo. I do try and be around as much as I can. The only time I won't be able to do them live is, once NBA season starts. From 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific is going to be impossible, but of course I'll watch them after with you guys. We'll always be doing replays. It's tough to be around for every single live chase. I get to a majority of them. Some of you are in an ad break? Has anyone else seen one battle after another? The key, I think you need to see one battle after another before you accuse it of being political waste or whatever that side's going to say. I'm just saying this is going to come off. This is one of those films that will have, I think, significant impact on culture and inspiration for a generation, for sure. And it hasn't happened yet because the film just debuted. The Prestige is a 9.8. What do you mean? Like how? Here, I'll move my iPad over here so I don't have to look down there. The plot took off 0.2. Yeah, I listed the 9.9s on my burner. I got nothing else to do tonight. Maybe I'll just sign up for a Letterboxd and just It's going to take me so long to rate all those movies, though. I've seen like every movie, I feel like, even the bad ones. I haven't dropped a burrito in a while. Well, we're hanging out waiting for another chase. It's Friday night. I don't have anything else to do. I'm trying not to have another. Those White Claws are just so tasty. And it doesn't, when you drink a White Claw, it doesn't feel like you're drinking poison. The same way if you're drinking liquor or even beer in a way, because it's got so much fucking like wheat and stuff in there, grains. It's just seltzer. You're drinking seltzer with some alcohol in it, but it tastes so good. And I can drink 7 of those things. And like, did I just have 7 White Claws? You have a good buzz going. You're not hungover the next day. 7 over a couple of hours. You're not like power houring those things, but Jesus. All right. I'm going to have to, Kai, I might have to stop the stream from preventing you from giving out 20 tier 1 subs again. Now Kai's up to 616 out of, he's only behind by 130. Is this a theme? Is it sub September or something? Why is everyone giving out so many subs on the most boring stream, short stream possible? There's no sugar in White Claws. One battle after another. What's up, Chief of Staff? One battle after, and he says, one battle after another, top 10. Well, I listed my top 10 earlier, and I have 5. Real quick, do you want to hear the movies in case you missed it? I wrote them all down. Because I was saying that movie's good enough, one after another is good enough for me to consider it. Does it crack the top? Here, I have, yeah, and here's another question that I posed. If they did a versus battle for actors, can anyone go punch for punch with Leo DiCaprio? My only thought was Denzel, and then someone proposed Brad Pitt, Harrison Ford, perhaps. But after this, DiCaprio is just, he's got too many. So here are the 10 movies. My top 10 is Godfather 1, Godfather 2, Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, Forrest Gump, Saving Private Ryan, which is my only 10 out of 10, Star Wars Episode 5, Gladiator, and Jurassic Park. And then on the on deck circle, honorable mentions, potential to fluctuate: Parasite, The Pianist, Dark Knight, Alien, Braveheart, Joker, No Country for Old Men. So one battle after another, I have to not only knock someone out of the top 10, but I have to make the case why all those on deck movies don't get the jump before one battle after another. And a lot of what makes the top 10 is what happens after the movie's released and how it has like cultural impact. Gladiator lived forever. Jurassic Park like lived forever. People talk about it and then it builds its reputation over time. My point is, I think this movie has that type of power. Oh yeah, Tom Hanks. So yeah, Leo, Denzel, Brad Pitt, Tom Hanks. Can so those 3, I maybe have a conversation against Leo, but even then, it's got to be DiCaprio. I thought Joker 1 was very powerful. Yes, Joker's on my list. Is the P? Wait, so many questions here. Yes, No Country for Old Men, incredible. The Coen brothers they always nail it. Leo's range is crazy. You start forgetting the gems he had. Dude, all the way back to Romeo and Juliet. Titanic, obviously. Yeah, it's dude, DiCaprio. And no one's got the amount, the same number as DiCaprio. Revenant. Oh my god, it just never ends. Alcohol is sugar. I guess you're right. Wait, White Claw has a little sugar, not a lot of sugar. I'm gonna go look actually, because if it does have sugar, I will stop drinking White Claws cold turkey, because I don't like drinking sugar unless it's in cookies. Late Night Nick NYC says, "Hey Wob, my best friend is getting married tomorrow, and I'm giving a best man speech. Any advice?" Stories. Tell stories. That's it. I don't think you need to be a stand-up comedian. Tell stories. My buddy at one of our close friends groups wedding, there's 5 of us, grew up together. One was the best man, and he was super nervous, super nervous. I'm like, just do story time, bro. Story time. Tell a good story, and it'll naturally get people to laugh and be happy. So story time is the answer. Yeah, I've just been overwhelmed by doing a letterboxed because there's thousands of movies out there that I have to think of and rate because I've seen them all. Can I just do a number or do I have to leave comments? Yeah, if Jurassic Park isn't on a top 10 list, I'm not listening. And that is such a generation. That set the stage for so many movies. It's the original of one of the most successful franchises ever. The theme parks, like it has so much cultural impact. It's not even a question. The original Jurassic Park is one of the best movies ever. Clearly, I don't think I'll ever remove Jurassic Park from my top 10. And just those 3 Lord of the Rings movies are all just perfect. So they're going to take up 3. And I can't cheat. People have been saying to get more movies in there, put Lord of the Rings all in one. No, then you have to do that for Star Wars. Then you have to do that for The Godfather. And I'm not putting The Godfather 3 in there. This is not a anthology. This is not one of those questions. Only 2 grams of sugar? Oh, I can deal with that. No, Interstellar. Stop with it. Interstellar thinks it's so good and so smart. It's really not. It's cool graphics and good acting. Anne Hathaway's in the movie, and that's all. That'll get me to show up for anything. She's on my hall pass list. Don't tell my future wife. Yeah, Parasite was so good it made me forget I was watching an R-rated movie until the last 30 minutes. Facts. Christoph Waltz is a decent one, yeah. Is The Pianist a movie I'd actually rewatch? That should be standard for being in the top 10. Yeah, I've seen The Pianist 1,000 times. If it wasn't for Private Ryan, I would say The Pianist is the most important World War II movie. But Private Ryan's the only 10, and that'll never change. I can only give out a 10 once, is my personal opinion. There can only be one perfect movie. Everything else is a 9.9. Yeah, Titanic. Titanic should be up there too, close. I wouldn't say top. Let's see, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 17 total. 16. So now after today, I have 17 9.9s and 16 9.9s and one 10.0. Give us a movie you love, but it isn't a 9.9 out of 10. One that you know or don't know. One that you know. Scary. I think Scary Movie is the funniest movie I've ever seen. A movie that you don't know. It's a millennial classic with Carmen Electra. It's called Mating Habits of the Earthbound Human. Very stupid, but very, very good. Emphasis on stupid. You got it. Good luck on the speech tomorrow, Nick. Am I anti-Nolan? Christopher Nolan? No, Dark Knight's on my list. Favorite Christopher Nolan movie is Dark Knight. Oh, easily. Easily. Come on. Did I watch the F1 movie? I did. Thought it was quite good. Well, that's no fun. Don't retroactively do thousands of ratings. Only do movies you're starting now. You're seeing now. No. I want to do them all. Thoughts on Band of Brothers? Yeah, well, Band of Brothers is Saving Private Ryan of television. So that easily goes into the top 10 television show ever. Jaws. Oh, yeah. Jaws doesn't crack the top 10. But Jaws, I think, needs to be on my list as well. I was starting to run out of space. I would put Jaws on the on deck circle. If you thought Interstellar wasn't all that, yeah, Tenet was just too smart for its own good. Gettysburg, I would give a 9 point. Somewhat, you said 9.5. Gettysburg, I would go 9.8. Is that a 9.8? It is. I think it is because they filmed it at the field. No special effects. Family members of people that were lost. Yeah, it's like a 9.8. And the acting's so good. That's a 3.5 hour movie that doesn't feel anywhere close to it. Is that Jeff Daniels' best performance? No. It's close. It's one of them. When he had Maine running down the hill, I watched that scene on YouTube all the time. From no rom-coms? Interesting. I mean, anyone but you. Rom-coms are kind of their own category. I don't think they can crack. There'll never be a rom-com good enough for the top 10 of all time list of all categories. The Thought of You, Anyone But You, those are up there for me recently. Anything with Anne Hathaway. Anything with Sweeney. There's so many rom-coms. They're just never ending, but they're so good, yet so bad. Girlfriend, whoever's watching this, send me a list, and I'll pick out the one or two I haven't seen yet. I can carry any conversation on a first or second date if the girl's into rom-coms or Bravo TV. It's a very important skill. I must like The Thin Red Line, Dunkirk, 1917. Dunkirk was good, not great, but good. 1917 was more great, closer to great than Dunkirk was. Dunkirk could have been a little better. I'm just such a stickler for all the little intricacies of World War II that something was off about it for me. But most people probably found it super entertaining. Glory. Glory is a 9.8. If Gettysburg's a 9, yeah, Gettysburg and Glory should both be 9.8s. That's also Denzel, one of Denzel's best performances. Might be the Denzel performance, actually. See, there's so many movies that should be considered. Glory's gotta be, the Glory's so close to being in the top 10. So well done, too. Jaws is the. I could hear the case that Jaws is the best movie, American movie ever made. Yeah, it's pretty damn close. It's. I have to really put in some time because I need to add Jaws, Glory, Gettysburg. But those aren't 9.9s, they're 9.8s. No, Full Metal Jacket's like a low 9, even though I enjoy it. Yeah, Gettysburg's actually 4 hours long. Yeah. If the girlfriend's still watching this, have you ever seen? It's not really. It's a dark rom com. It's like, it's not a rom com. It's a dark rom. Point Match, or is it Match Point with Scarlett Johansson? I think it's Match Point actually. Match Point, Scarlett. That movie is evil. Match Point. And she's so hot in that movie too. Oh my god. Oh, you know it was a fun rom com. Vicky something Barcelona. Vicky Cristina Barcelona. That was pretty damn good. That's a good rom com. Lost my train of thought. How do I not have any comedies on my top 10 list? That's why it's so hard. I don't even have Wedding Crashers on here. Hot take, Matthew Broderick was better in Glory than Ferris Bueller. Gotta think about that, but don't hate it. Speed. Speed was good. Match Point. Yeah, that movie was like, whew. Another dark rom that I watched. This girl I was dating made me watch it, but it was actually really good. It's a movie that many people. I had no clue this movie existed, and it had Julia Roberts and Jude Law in it. Jude Law. It's called Closer or Closer. It was good. It was good. It was evil, but it was good. It only got a 67% on Rotten Tomatoes. Shawshank. Yeah. I thought about where to put Shawshank. I think I have it as like a 9.8. So it doesn't crack the Ondex. To be on the Ondex circle, you have to be a 9.9. Super bad. Blue streak. How high? Worst movie I've seen while on a date. I haven't been taking many dates to. Actually, it's a DiCaprio movie. It was the first. I remember the girl I took on this date. DiCaprio and the first time and Kate Winslet were on the screen after Titanic. It was this super dark movie about a divorce. Movies. What was this called? Revolutionary Road. June. This makes all the sense. 2008, junior year of college. I know exactly who that girl was. I took sitting next to me. This was not the movie to be putting your arm around someone and making out because you have good feelings. This was dark. Right, but I agree, all these different categories need their own top 10 lists, but at some point you have to have the master list. And for me, it has so much, as you can tell by the theme, it's pretty much all fiction drama or sci-fi or history, which qualifies as drama. No comedies. Do you put Toy Story on here? I wanted to put Terminator 2 on here. I don't even have Jaws on the on deck circle when it should be. Right? Now maybe that I'm going to use that as the reason why our relationship expired, because I took her to see Revolutionary Road. I think it was her suggestion. College kids on a Sun. It was a Sunday night too, so we had Sunday scaries coming back. I remember after that movie, and I'm like, this was not a good. This was not a good idea for a date. Rudy, good one. Ben-Hur, yeah. Oh, who just dropped Zulu in the chat? I have seen Zulu. That is a very good movie, underrated movie. So is Gallipoli. While we're still on the topic, Zulu is your only 10 out of 10. That really? You're the wait. You didn't even recommend that. Two people in the chat have Zulu as their top movie. That's interesting. What do we think Rotten Tomatoes has Zulu at? I'm looking right now. Wow, 97. That's big for Rotten Tomatoes. I think this movie's worthy of a 97. Now, is it a 9.9? I think it is like a not for me it's like a 9.7, 9.8. You have 90, yeah. That is such a good. I saw that as a kid. I was hyped after seeing that too. That was so well done. "40-Year-Old Virgin." Yeah, top 10 comedy. I can try and list my comedies just off the top of my head. Anchorman, Wedding Crashers, 40-Year-Old Virgin, I think's got to be in there. Airplane. There's so many fucking classics. I'm gonna miss so many just by doing this. Dumb and Dumber, Blazing Saddles, Scary Movie. I'm already at like 7. I'm already at like 7 or 8. Hangover. Said Airplane. No Talladega Nights. Um, I think I put Borat in my top 10. God, that movie was so generational. Yeah, Borat's up there. So original, too. No Zoolander, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was thinking about Super Troopers. I like Super Troopers. I just wouldn't consider it one of the best comedies ever. I already just gave you like 9 of them. Monty Python's probably got to be up there. Yeah, that's 10. Just it's so hard to do a top 10. You got to leave out so many. Caddyshack's got to be in there. I'm dropping like a 40-year-old something, 40-year-old virgin. You got to make room for Caddyshack. All right. Well, this has been fun. Can't wait to get a haircut Monday. All right, friends. I don't think we're going to get a chase for the rest of the night. I got about a little less than an hour. Big rig crash on the 10 right now. Breaking news. Shutting down the 10, that's a big deal. Yeah, CBC still exists. I'm going to try and get some early sleep so I can wake up and watch college football at 9 a.m. But until then, go see one battle after another. It will be worth it. It's a long one. It's 2.5 hours, but boy, is it good. Been a pleasure, my friends. Kai, Volantis, or whatever your Vorlando, whatever that account is called, the video game. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. K-Love. Who else was dishing out subs today? The other person that was with Kai. If you're still in here, thank you. I guess I'll go. Is Letterboxd an app? Can I just like take a poop, rate 5 movies, and then go about my day? Or do I have to be on a website and log in and stuff? You know what? I hope they just list every movie ever made in alphabetical order so I can just pick them and rate them. Okay, I'll look into it. Thank you for the recommendations. Until next time, I'm out of here. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you in the timeline. Have a good Friday night, people. Bye bye.